Hey everybody, I'm getting ready for work and I wanted to go over my quick makeup routine that I do in the morning. It's for on the go mamas, from people who want to look pretty but don't have hours to spend on their makeup. So these are quick techniques that really highlight your features but that don't take hours to do. So for my base, after I've moisturized my face and put my eye cream on, I use Lime Life foundation. My sister sells this, and she has got me like sold on Lime Life products. I love their face wash. I actually use their moisturizer, their face wash. I use a wet space sponge, do circular motions, distribute on my face, and start blending in. It's a wax based foundation and it goes on so smooth and like it is great for full coverage, which I love full coverage makeup. I want to feel like I've got a second skin, but this doesn't feel clumpy, it doesn't feel heavy. Done. Right now I'm using concealer, but that is going to be my next buy from my sister from Lime Life. I want to try their concealer. I put a little on my pointy side and I want to put it under my eyes. I start with dabbing to get where I want, and then I'm going to blend. This gives a brighter look under my eye. For those of you that are like me and likes to sleep, and sometimes could be late for work because you like to sleep so much, you keep hitting that snooze button, this little routine is perfect because it's very quick and you still showing up not looking like a zombie. So as far as contouring goes, I've tried 1,000 different things for contouring, and just for my going to work look, I don't go too crazy with it, so I just use an angled brush, and I use the bronzer, and this is Too Faced bronzer, like a chocolate. It smells so good. And I just go at my cheekbone, and I'm just gonna give it a little color here. Try to blend it in pretty good, but I still got that color. Oh my gosh, you all. Red Aspen. I'm an associate brand director with Red Aspen. I love their makeup products. I slowly add to my collection. These blush sticks are life, especially for on-the-go mamas. So, literally you could just stick it on and use your fingers to blend it in. What I do is I take it right above where I applied the bronzer, draw a line. Then I'm going to take my brush, and I'm going to blend it in. And then I'm going to take my brush and go over the top to kind of feel right here at my apple spot. I love this color. This is the Peach and Evelyn's blush. They have a mulberry that is going to be my next one because it's really deep. Reminds me of a fall color, but peach goes really good with my skin tone. Another Red Aspen product I use daily, the Red Aspen Glow. This is the Pearl Crown. We actually have two. This is the Pearl Crown, and the other one is a more bronzed look. I love the pearl. I use my little flat brush here, and literally you just have to dip it in. And I'm going right above where I put Evelyn's blush. I just blend in there. See that? It doesn't take much. This will last you like forever. And it's less than $30. I also apply on my nose, chin. I think this is called like Cupid. It's bow, something like that right here. And then my forehead, I do like a little V like this. And then I blend it like this. You can see like the notes of highlight. I love it. Red Aspen, less than $30. I'm telling you, I love their products. So I have been like going crazy over Red Aspen's products, and I have started using, which I've never used a brow primer before. This is Dawn's Brow Primer by Red Aspen, and I started using it, and it is a game changer with my eyes. So after I do my face, I work on my brows before I do my eye makeup. So I'll take a spoolie and I brush the hairs up. Right now I'm not getting them in the place that I want. I'm brushing them up so that I can line underneath them. Red Aspen has brow pencils, and that will be another thing that I buy too. Right now I've been using the Anastasia pen. It's got like a little angled. So I'm going to start, when you're doing your brows, you're going to go on the outside of your nostril. That's where they start. Your arch should be right here in the middle of your eye. And then it should end, if you do this from your corner of your mouth, upwards. So I kind of put with a heavy hand to outline the bottom, and then I go in with the softer hand and just do stroke like hair like strokes upwards from that bottom line that I just made, upwards. Then I'm going to take the spoolie and I'm going to comb my hair down. This allows, when I'm doing like the top, I'm not going to go above the line of my brow, but I can still see where it needs to be filled in. And again, I'm kind of drawing a line, and then I'm doing like fine hair-like motions. One brow done. So I'm going to do the same to the other side. I don't know how y'all are, but I feel like I struggle getting my brows even. I feel like one always looks better than the other. My face, like, you don't realize until you start doing makeup how like uneven or disproportionate your face is, and mine is. I used to struggle a lot. Like, I'd spend so much time on my brows, and I have gotten a lot quicker the more practice I've done. I joined Red Aspen in August, and I've just fallen in love, not even just with the products, but with the whole atmosphere of the company. I've met some amazing women who are very inspiring. I love what I do. It's like a hobby that I make money off of. I love it. Okay. Brows done. So I'm going to use, for my eyeshadow, the Red Aspen Silver Play Date. It's like the perfect smoky eye, but since I'm going to work, I'm not going to be like too dark with it, although I do love a dark smoky eye. I'm going to put it in the lightest color, and any eyeshadow that you do, you want to do that. You want to have a base color, and this kind of like primes your eyelid for the colors. It sets that foundation in. Now, if I have more time and I'm going out, I do a few more things. Like I'll highlight under my brow, things like that. But I'm doing just a quick out the door look for work for all you on the go mamas. So we're gonna skip some steps that I normally do if I'm going out. So I'm going to use the transition color, and I'm going to put a little here on the inside corner, on the outside, and then I'm going to what I call the rainbow effect. So I'm kind of missing that center part of my eye, and you're going to see why in just a second. This is like a newer technique that I've learned. So we're going to do the same here. And I love the different ways you can apply eyeshadow. And I'm doing like the rainbow motion, and I'm switching back and forth from the rainbow to like the small circular, and that small circular helps kind of blend a little better. And this is going to go out above the crease, which is fine because this is a transition color and it blends in with that first base color. Sorry for the ugly face. I always open my mouth. Alright, so now I'm going to use a more precise, and I'm going to go into the glittery color, which normally is like I wouldn't use for every day, but let's have a little fun today. And I'm going to put right in that center spot. I'm not trying to blend, I'm just putting in. And you will notice there's a different texture in this palette if you have this palette. I'm going back into my light color, inside corner, up above my brow. Then I'm bringing this glitter to the inside corner with it. And then I'm going to take and I'm just going to blend just a little better through here. Make sure that glitter I get blended. How cute. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with my sponge and my concealer just a little bit. Just to get that line. I think that really makes your eye pop whenever you've got a defined line there. And we're not going to go like crazy with we're not going to put eyeliner on or anything. I'm not doing falsies today. I'm just going to use my Maggie mascara, which is a 4-in-1 mascara that strengthens, volumizes, and lengthens, curls, and conditions your lash. So it's good for your natural lashes. So I want to really give that eye shape because I'm not going to have like a winged liner that I shape my eye with. I'm going to take the darkest color of the eyeshadow, the black, with a really precise brush, and I'm going to create a little eyeline effect under my eye, right up against my lashes. So that gives that, like, it gives your eye some color underneath, but not too much. This is perfect for an everyday look. So my eyes are almost done. I'm just going to put on my Maggie mascara. This is by Red Aspen. And I want to make sure that I hit every lash. Since I'm not wearing false lashes and I'm used to wearing false lashes, my eyes feel naked without them. So I really want to make sure I hit all of my natural lashes so that I don't feel like naked in the lash department. Look at a difference. If you wear nothing to work, it needs to be mascara. I think mascara in your lashes just transforms your face. Look at what a difference. Okay. Now I am like literally almost done. I'm going to take my powder brush and some translucent powder. Kind of go up under my eyes where I put that foundation. I don't want it to get all creasy and cakey. Here where I applied the highlighter down my nose, and this is just setting. And I go over my lip, because I am going to do my lips and then I'm done. So I go like a mad scientist on my lips. I line them with the Violet Contour by Grace pencil by Red Aspen. I go darker here on the edges. So I kind of go on my lip. You see that? On the bottom too. So when I first started with makeup, I didn't realize that you can not just contour your face, you can contour your lips as well. And I always feel, it's hard to talk when I'm trying to line my lips. Like my top lip is smaller, so it's nice to be able to contour. So I draw a line down the middle. Then I use a light color as my base, and I'll just put it on my bottom and then rub my lips together. And then here comes that Red Aspen glow again. You can use your finger for this too. I apply on each side of where I done the dark. And then I use my darker shade of lipstick. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I take the little brush that comes on the end of my lip liner, and I go around the edges, and this kind of just blends it to where you don't have that sharp line. Then there we go. So that is my look. Just going to work. Of course, I love dark eyes and dark lips, but you don't have to do dark lips. You can do a more neutral color, but that's a really quick way to get ready on the go when you're a busy mama.